Hey everybody, Tim Walquist here, Barefoot personal trainer and NASM certified nutrition counselor with today's Tasty Tuesday tip. Today I'm going to be talking about a couple different healthy cooking techniques that we can utilize in our daily lives to make things a little bit easier and to cut down on unnecessarily added fats and things like that. So what I have here first is a bamboo steamer. So these you can pick up on Amazon for under $20. They come in single ones like this, or you can get ones that are 3 or 4 tall so that you can steam multiple things all at the same time. Now with these, what you want to do is find a pot that is going to be able to cover this will cover completely and sit on top of. Fill it about halfway to 3/4 of the way with water, and just let it go. Like, let it come to a boil, cover it, you'll pull this off and steam will shoot out. Steam is a great cooking technique just because there's no added fat or oil of any sort. You're not deep frying, you're not applying any direct heat like you would be with grilling. So it's very gentle. That being said, it might take a little longer than using an oven, or if you cook in a microwave, or like I said, on a grill or on the range top. It might take longer, but it's a gentler cooking technique so that you might not overcook things as easily. Now, along the same lines of steaming, there is another technique I am a big fan of called poaching, which basically means you're going to bring the same size pot of water to a boil. I like to throw a little bit of vinegar in there, any sort of dry spices, whole spices, fresh herbs, a little bit of salt just to get it in there. But again, it's going to be a lower temperature. Once you bring it to a boil, you want to kind of cut it down to like a medium-high heat, just so it's simmering a little bit. You're not getting a full bubble rush of water over. You're just kind of seeing those like bubbles start to come to the top of the water and break a little bit. But again, you're going to be able to cook proteins like chicken. Fish is really good poached. It's gentler again, but with adding the vinegar or salt or any fresh herbs and spices, you're going to impart flavor into that protein or vegetable that you have. But you're not worrying about like a lot of extra salt or any sugar or any preservatives that you might find in marinades or sauces that you use. The last thing I want to kind of talk about is oven roasting. So here I have a half sheet tray here, and I have a small piece of parchment, and then I have a wire rack here. Now, I always like to elevate things on a wire rack just because, like, if you're putting chicken or pork or beef, whatever protein you're putting on top of these, or vegetables too, if protein's naturally going to release fat. So if you elevate it, all that fat's just going to drip through and onto the bottom of the pan. The piece of paper on the bottom is going to really make cleanup a lot easier. I always just pull everything out. I usually take the rack off. I'll use a couple towels, take the rack off, and set it aside just to let things cool down and let that liquid kind of cool down as well. Like any fat there, once it solidifies, you can just throw it right in the garbage. I suggest taking your garbage out, within a couple days, just so that it doesn't start to smell and attract things. But these have just been a couple quick ways that we can incorporate easy, safe cooking techniques that are reducing the amount of added oil and salt that we are putting on our food. I will attach a couple recipes below for some steamed vegetables, steamed fish, maybe poached chicken. Take good care of yourself, guys. Look out for next week's video and have a safe week. Bye.